Hey guys, my name is Judson Voss, and I've got something I think is really exciting and cool for you today. I just got mine just the other day delivered to me. I was so excited, and I think you're going to be too. We're talking about info apps, and I believe it's the next generation of information marketing. Now, you guys, we know no matter how good we are at internet marketing, and there's a lot of really good ones out there, there's always a group of potential customers that we're going to miss out on. Even those that we already have on our list, they become, as you probably noticed, less and less responsive over time, right? Now, today we're on the verge of a new era in marketing and a new era in distributing information to our potential clients and prospects. And it is the mobile generation. The next generation of prospects, they're plugged in and they're turned on and they want to spend the money and they want to learn. Trust me, the way the economy is today, they want to know what you know to make money. But guess what? They really don't care about things like email and squeeze pages. I know everybody keeps telling me that email lists and squeeze pages are still the way to go. I got to be honest. The kids today, it's not for them. Instead, their hands are pretty much made out of iPhones and their fingers are shaped like Androids. And that's not a robot. It's the actual phone. If you don't know about that, send me an email. We'll talk a little bit more about mobile marketing. But anyways, with almost 3 billion, that's with a B, iPhone apps downloaded to date, and the number of Android apps that are starting to catch up to that, how much of the market do you think you're actually missing out on right now? Well, we've got a solution for you. It's called Info Apps, and these are iPhone and soon to be Google Android apps that are designed specifically for information product marketers. Each application is built with your content design to educate and probably even more importantly, engage your niche market like never before. So what can you put on there? You can do things like audio, video, PDF files. You can have a YouTube channel. You can have your Twitter stuff, your Facebook information, pretty much anything that is written down on a video or can be listened to in an audio can show up on your app ready to go for your prospects or for your current customers. And it's real time. So as soon as you add a new piece of information like that, it's on their phones, it's on their iPads. So I guess the question is, and rightfully so, is how do you monetize it? And I think that's a good question and one that I'd be frankly surprised if you didn't ask. So here's what's totally new and unique about the application. You've got multiple options for revenue sources. So you can sell your app, and I'm sure you've heard of this before, through the Apple App Store for anywhere from just under $1 to just under $1,000. And if you say, well, those 99-cent apps, how do they ever make money off of it? Think about it. What fraction of a percent of 3 billion do you need to make a whole bunch of money? Just a small portion of that at 99 cents or $1.99 or $4.99 is going to help you out. Now, another way you can do it is you can offer your applications for free to get traffic there and just give your regular free content and then provide ads, either your own to drive them back to a squeeze page or drive them back to a sales page, which we call house ads, or you can get signed up and we'll sign you up for the AdMob ad network, which is sort of like AdSense but for phones. Or you can do a combination of both and we'll custom mix the mix of ads that go out there. So you can do your own ads driving back to your website, affiliate ads to your affiliate folks, or just straight ads that you want to fill in that come from the AdMob network. Another option is to provide, and I like this part, premium content. That means, stuff you pay for that actually gets purchased through the App Store. And here's what's really cool about that. If you go and drive somebody to a website and they click it, do they have to put in their name, their address, their email, their credit card number, right? An in-app purchase. All you need to do is type in your iTunes password and you bought the product. Do you know how much less friction there is in that? And what's cool is it's delivered securely only to the customers with their content. And so think about it. Your home study courses right now being available to the masses via mobile devices and your data content being totally secure. As a matter of fact, we've developed the application in a way, and trust me, this is the big part because it's really hard to do. We've developed it in a way so that only the people that buy the content and that specific content can get it on their phones, and because it's not downloaded to the device, it's still on your server. If there's for any reason you need to cut that data off, you can, and they can never copy the information and sell it on eBay. Never happened to anybody I know, but occasionally it's happened to me. No more copying it and returning it. They want their money back. They don't get to see it anymore. So what do you get? Because I know you think that's pretty cool. You get the app created for you. We design the entire thing, put it all together, thing ready. We do the app submission through the App Store, Android Marketplace. And if you've ever had to deal with the Apple App Store, you know that that's a value add right there. We are also going to do any of the graphics that go in it. So banners, buttons, splash pages, we're going to get all that stuff in there for you. If you've got images and logos that you want to use, shoot it over to us. Our graphic designer will implement it, get your approval, and it'll be on its way into the application. So the average custom app development costs, and I don't know if you've tried to have it done before, you probably have a pretty good idea, because I've gone to 25 different places, and they all came back with the same answer for just a standard app, not one that can be reproduced, $10,000 to $15,000. And if you don't believe me, listen to the rest of this, watch the rest of the video. But as soon as you're done with that, go Google folks in your area, find out, get a price. I guarantee you that's exactly what they're going to say. But because we're putting it together and we're working it into a package and we're able to obviously provide this for multiple users, we can spread our costs out a little bit. So now it costs us quite a bit more than the average app to develop it, because we can do this rapid deployment. But for you today, we're able to do it for $29.99. And that's a fraction of what's going to cost to develop your application yourself, let alone getting the graphic content all figured out. Trying to figure out exactly technology-wise how to get that password-protected information on there, going to cost you that plus maybe a zero or so after it. Trust me. So it's an awesome price when you think about it. What's that? A couple home study courses sold. If you create your own iPhone app and you're able to sell just a couple more home study courses, it's already paid for itself. But out of the 3 billion downloads that are out there, how many courses can you actually sell? Here's the deal. We're only going to take on 20 people. And that's not a gimmick, and I'll tell you why. First of all, we only have so much time, and if people are going to want it, because we call it rapid deployment, you're probably going to want it rapid. But as I lose my voice here, the other thing, too, is Apple gets tired of seeing the same thing over and over again go into the App Store. And since they review it by an actual human being, we realize that if we have 200 folks that are selling how to be an affiliate marketer through an application, sooner or later, Apple's going to shut it down. So we've decided to limit it to just 20. Again, not a gimmick. This is a real-world thing. But also, just so you know, that's the standard. When we get everything together, it's fully functioning. We will do custom packages too, which means if you have, let's say, as an example, your home study course, right? But it's sitting on your desk in a binder, or maybe you have a disk with the PDF file, and you got a bunch of CDs and DVDs, and you're thinking, how in the world is that going to get on an iPhone? Send it off to us. We'll do the work. Obviously, those are bidded out on a per customer basis, because everybody has a different amount of content, so that's the amount of time it takes us to convert it. That's a big part of it. But we can manage everything for you. If you don't want to be a part of that and you know your time's better spent working on more courses, coaching students, and also marketing your products in other ways, shoot it all over to us. We'll take care of it all. Now, I want you to get your spot today. So all you have to do is go to infomarketingapps.com. That's infomarketingapps.com. and get one of those 20 spots. If you got questions, you can email me at Judson, that's Judson, and this is a surprise, I know, infomarketingapps.com. So that's Judson at infomarketingapps.com. Any questions, whatever you have, I know technology-wise, it could be an issue, so you want to know more, let me know. I will tell you, though, questions or not, once the 20 spots are gone, we're done. So just so you can stay in the loop on that. Again, it's infomarketingapps.com. And I know I don't talk a lot about who we are, but myself and my partner are both folks that have been working in information and marketing for a combined 20 years. And we've been successful, and we know the headaches you go across, and we know the kind of information you want to get out to your folks. So I will tell you, I'm not a technical app person. I hired somebody to do that. They work for me. They're there all the time to make sure these apps are supported, secured, and updated as new updates are available, because we are going to create more and more stuff. You know, there's always a new version of the app out on the App Store. So every 3 months, there'll be new tools and tricks and cool stuff for your clients to get a hold of. But I'm not the technical person, but I know what it takes to sell information marketing products, and we made sure to put that all in here. So grab your spot today. We can't wait to see you on the other side.